Hey, good morning. A little later in the morning than I usually do, so the video will be much brighter and much clearer, not as dark as it is usually. I had to get out a little later today. Yesterday, I couldn't walk at all. As a matter of fact, we had some forest fires in our area, and the smoke was coming into where I live, and our AQI, our air quality index, was way over 200, which is super unhealthy. And I just couldn't be out in that. And then today, I wanted to get out nice and early, but it was pouring rain. And it's raining right now. You guys know I don't mind walking in the rain. In fact, I really like it, the way it clears the air and feels nice and fresh. But this morning was too much rain. Too much! I would have been air swimming, as my son said. So that's a good time to point out a little bit of a Tao lesson. And that is, don't beat yourself up. We spend a lot of time on this planet beating ourselves up over things that we perceive as failures. You miss a day of your workout. You say you want to make a commitment, you want to do Qigong every single day for the next 3 months or something like that. And then you're going along, you do 14, 15 days in a row, and then you miss 2 or 3 days in a row. And then you beat yourself up about that. And then you beat yourself up about it again. And then you don't go back, and you beat yourself up about not going back. You need to understand that's a big picture version of what happens when you're in a meditation and the phone rings. Or you're in a meditation and your kid walks in. Or you're in a meditation and a dog barks. Those are just distractions. And you've got to pull yourself back into the moment. Because what's the key? We've talked about it a million times, right? Noticing the misstep that you perceive as a misstep. It's not a misstep. It's not a failure. Those words, misstep and failure, those are all ego words. That's you beating yourself up. And we spend way too much time on this world beating ourselves up. There's enough anger out there already with negative social media nonsense and negative political nonsense and negative environmental nonsense. There's too much chaos going on already. You don't need to add to your stress by beating yourself up over what you perceive as a failure. So just remember that. It's okay. Notice it. Look what has happened and pull yourself back in. Whether it's a big picture thing like missing 5 or 6